Welcome back to the Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. We're about 48 hours from kickoff. Browns, Bills. Bills will come in. Are they double-digit favorite?
10.5.
10.5. Double-digit underdog. This is becoming a trend.
It's very rare to be a double-digit underdog at home.
Yes, but we've seen this a couple of times now.
Well, it's very rare, and the Browns often go together in the same.
Yeah, you're right. True. Yeah, things you've never seen for 1,000, Alex. Yeah. Things we have seen is Josh Allen slicing teams up either with his arm or with his leg. The guy is so good. He really, and I guess this could be a different topic, like who's the bigger dual threat quarterback right now, he or Lamar Jackson. But right now, Josh is Allen.
Right now, it's definitely Allen.
Josh
Lamar
is having more
running.
success. More success.
Yeah.
If you're the Browns DC and you're Jim Schwartz looking at this, are you more concerned about his running or his throwing?
I would almost always say his running. I actually think in this game it's his throwing. I like sort of Schlesinger is the one who can keep him under wraps.
Sort of.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. The babysitter.
I don't know if he's going to have that easy time tackling Josh Allen.
No, I know, but I like their odds better than I would in past years, and I just think the Browns. I've said this all year. I don't think the Browns' defense is as good as what we've given them credit for. I just think that.
And we're seeing it the last 2 weeks.
We have seen it a little bit,
particularly with the run.
We've seen teams. I mean, Carson Wentz cut these guys up when he had to through the air. So I think that they're susceptible in the secondary to big plays. And for that, I think this is that one game where I think Josh is more dangerous because usually with quarterbacks, it's the legs, right? Everything's covered. You're going to break for 6, 7, 8 yards, whatever it is. And that's the backbreaker for defenses. And it very well could be again on Sunday. I just think I think the Browns are a little bit overrated defensively. I think they're susceptible to the pass. So for that, I'm going to say it's the throwing.
Listen, I think I'm more worried about the throwing, but this is kind of one of those last hurrahs. I think the Browns defense has packed it in a little bit. You could tell by the number of points they're giving up in the first quarter against the Bears and the Titans. This might be the last hurrah. What I mean is the names on the front of the jerseys and the Josh Allen and just the Bills. It's a marquee team. Usually veterans and even younger guys get up for those type names. I think they may have a little boost of energy. If the Browns can keep the scoring down, they tend to have an opportunity to stay in the football game if they can keep the scoring down in the first quarter and into halftime. But I still don't have I don't have a good idea or even a good feeling about them stopping them overall. I think they just need to limit them a little bit. But the plays that I'm worried about more, to be truthful, is about cooking the running game instead of the passing game.
Well, the Browns' run defense has been hideous the last 2 weeks, and James Cook has been one of the best backs in the league. So I would expect him to have a huge game. I'm definitely more worried about his arm than his legs in this game because if I'm the Bills, and I know some of it's obviously natural with him, but I'm trying to encourage him not to run too much in this game because you don't need to. You don't need to. The Browns are going to struggle to score. Like, if I'm Josh Allen, I'm trying to get up early, and then I'm
Coast
just
that out.
letting my players do their, and then I'm letting James Cook do his job. That's it. I don't want to see. If you're the Bills, you don't want to see Myles Garrett, destroying Josh Allen on a run here.
This is a game you don't, as a Bills fan, you don't want to sit around and this game is close, and then now Josh Allen got to spend the third and fourth quarter dropping back, throwing the ball. Like, nah, that ain't what we want to do. We want to run this ball, get up out of here.
Jay, you said before, like you could see 21-3 at halftime. Like that. That would definitely be a reasonable score.
Will it take that long?
Yeah, maybe not.
Could be end of the first quarter. We in the previous segment talked about should the Browns bench Shedeur because if they think he's the quarterback for next year. If I'm Buffalo and I'm getting up 3 or 4 scores in the third quarter, he's sitting on the bench. That's all there is to it. He's sitting on the bench, and I know he wouldn't like that.
Yeah.
He wants to win the MVP, but I need my guy in January. I don't need him on December 21st in Cleveland, Ohio, if I'm up 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
And if you're talking about self-preservation, Josh Allen is a guy who, I know he's big, but he's also a guy who, for me, the risk of him getting injured is great because he takes so many hits when he drops back to throw, and he runs so much.
But he never gets hurt, though.
I know he doesn't. He's kind of an outlier in that way. But if I'm a Bills fan and he gets hurt in the third quarter of a 28-3 football game in Cleveland, I'm asking the question, why was he on the field?
Yeah. And Patrick Mahomes is out, and Lamar Jackson look like they done. This is the Bills' time. This is your shot.
This is their year. I think all things point to a Bills Super Bowl.
Don't screw it up.
And this is an organization where you're not just playing with the ghost of this year or the ghost of the Chiefs and the Ravens in the past years.
The ghost of Kelly.
You're playing with the ghost of Jim Kelly and losing 4 straight Super Bowls. If you've got a chance to exercise all of those demons, I am banking on that, and if that means Josh Allen is in a coat and on the bench with 5 minutes to go in the third quarter,
One cold,
so be it.
You're not winning the MVP with stats in a blowout game anyway.
No, you're not.